And we're back picking up where we left off. Long story short, we had the epic fight go down in Kluj here, where we were able to knock out the enemy forces. But we don't quite know where they went to. We don't know if they went off into the hill somewhere. If that's them, we'll see. We're going to have to spread out some of our forces here to make sure we're covered. Yeah, Pavel Rennikov definitely ate some to the face, not the greatest. So actually, you know, I think we'll just get you there. Let you heal up. And 5th Army. Okay, you're good. Okay. So in short, I think I'm going to have to send an Army Corps here to defend this. It's basically the worst nightmare would be take all this time, retake it, and then they start sitting in towns where I don't want them. Romanians. 3, 2, 1. Interesting, because you're quickly anchored. 4, 3, 2. So let's have you come over here, which should put you hopefully close enough. So become an army with Nikolai Nikolaevich here. So I don't know if I can make a Romanian army or not, but we're going to find out. Well, you got some more supply wagons. That's great. Got that there. Brusilov kicked him back, and you know, take you 3 days to get back there, and I think you'll be fine. Font Francois ended up there. Let's see if you want to come and fight. I'll send you over there. Okay, you're rebuilding that line. We've also set up this mountain pass, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a place to attack, but not activated. Not activated. Got the fort back in the depot. Nope. Magazine's not moving. So actually, rail you on the attack. Oh, the rail's cut. I'm an idiot. It's like, why is it not taking the rail line? Yeah, it's because it's cut. Okay. Derp derp. Thinking there, you guys are fine to threaten. They've got a decent choke. You there? Why are you inside? Okay. Okay, looking down the entire front here. Let's check the Caucasus. Before I forget, looking okay. They don't actually have much there. What's the weather like? Weather's clear. Interesting. It's good, you're good. Basically, everyone's good for an attack. So, you know, I think we'll oblige. 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. Excellent. Then you can stay here and threaten him. Okay. So that should be a good fight. Interesting. See, these guys I thought would hunt him down. They have not yet. So that's a little awkward. So I was hoping to free them up. Then, one could come over here, and then the one, could go elsewhere. But that's not the case. Oh, look, it's a Greek commander. Interesting. Okay, things are... Things are static here, and honestly, let's get your munitions train running. You. Nope, took out. Okay. Best place, Lemberg. Okay, it's nice and close. That's for sure. Literally make it there in one turn, which is nice. Let's check Brusilov's ammunition status. He too does not have. No, you guys aren't going anywhere. Great. Okay. Can't go to Lemberg. Let's put you there for now. Dubno? Who has a bunch of supply? Kiev has a bunch of supply. Oh, you know what? Odessa. Okay. About the same time. So, we're going to start restocking some of these guys with ammunition. That's just, they're out, they're sitting here, they're doing nothing. Pavel Rennikov is coming out entirely because he needs to restock. 5th Army. You don't actually have any supply crates, and somehow you're still doing okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. You're still fine in Vienna. You're fine there, you're fine there. You're fine holding that. Basically what will happen is once we get set up here, we'll actually probably swing the army around, just leave a single corps here. Yeah, because you're taking that, and then we'll railroad somewhere across. No, don't need to cross the river, and then we'll come down to get towards Belgrade, that direction. Oh, 4th Army. Here you go. 4th Army, you need to rail out to... What? Browno? Yeah. You're fine here for now, but actually we're just set you back, rail you. Military stocks, Volnograd's good, Warsaw's good. Okay. See, that's the thing that's so good about Warsaw is it stacks up supply like mad there, especially ammunition. It's way more than concerned in supply. Supply's almost always fine. It's ammunition just absolutely stacks up there. Interesting. It's a good commander, 323. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got some people that can get promoted here. 323, okay. a look through the messages, make sure there's nothing big I'm missing. Got advanced artillery research, okay. Economic sunrise. Artillery research there. Chemical warfare research too. Chemical warfare is definitely far behind. You know what? There we go. Central Powers is about to be at tier 4 infantry and planes really quick. I'm of course behind them on those fronts. Should I probably print funds? Yeah, I'll print funds. It's been a while since I have. So that's only one national morale point. We're up big time on those. So okay. Brusilov goes here, clears them out, and then frankly start running amok here. See, I don't want Samsonov moving because that 1500 stack there is glaring at me, but like, if good old Lechitsky here wakes up, that'll be good. Especially because he's got some quality guys with him. Oh god, this poor core. There's actually nothing in there. Man, 322 is a good leader. Honestly, we don't even need that transferred over. We'll give him some troops when we can. Yeah, because we want these guys to rejoin, just so we're threatening there. Take the save game, let it sit for a second. Yeah, you're fine. So basically, things are probably about to go static over most of the front. That's why I'm railing out the ammunition crates, the empty ammunition crates, so they can go get filled and we can bring them back. And of course, we're going to be sitting around just waiting the next few months. My national morale start ticking down, but not anything critical, of course. Then we'll get ready for our big 1918 offensive to end this war. Yeah, because once this is hooked up, a bunch of these guys back here I'll need to get routed, and this will be my launching off point for the next offensive, where we're just going to sweep across here, and knock these guys all out, and take Belgrade back, hopefully. I guess the other option is coming over here to Temesvar, but I wonder what happened to that big army under Leopold von Bayern, because I'm taking all the, hopefully taking all the good points where he could winner and not eat a bunch of attrition. But I'm not actually sure if that's 100% true. Because, of course, with a huge army like that, if he just starts attritioning out, that'll be amazing. Especially if we can catch him in a fight and end him. And I don't know how those two guys were not able to catch him in the mountains there. It must be either a very small force or something, but we're leaving these two guys there and sending in aviation, so hopefully they detect him and finish him off. Because, heck, we even own the stinking tile there that Austro-Hungarian force was under. So we want to end that. Yeah, printing money is the right call, just in case I get some more research decisions, because we're just sitting on so much national morale, and also we're getting a bunch of those economic sunrise, lowering inflation traits, so. Yeah, inflation and money is just not a concern for us. We're doing fine. Just stinking manpower. We're even replacing, all those heavy artillery chits when we, every so often. Because that was just such a big one. We seized, what, like 2-3 forts in a turn. We got like 800. We had 800 war supply in the bank. I mean, goodness. That was amazing. And I'm curious to see if we can turn that Romanian stack that we're sending up here into an army. So that'd be good, and we can actually just give them some more Romanian guys. Well, now we're going to be going for Serbs first. But And yeah, this just makes sense to attack out of here. So we don't eat that river crossing. There's no reason to. We'll probably just sit here for now. But once this rail line gets connected, we'll start railroading over. We'll probably leave, like a single core here, I think. Then everybody else is going to come across, though. Okay. See where that stack goes. Okay, good fight. I think they're pulling that stack back. Where's that stack going? And literally, I'll probably have those caucus guys just fall back to cars because I do not want them to get caught out in hellish weather. That's a good victory. That's the thing, having an infantry division get caught alone in this game without any commanders, they just get eviscerated. What happened to those two little Romanian militia divisions I had watching across the river? Ferdinand Ritter. I wonder if this is what's left over of that army. I'm not sure. See, I'll give him some good damage. Whoa, 2,300 stack of loads. Knocked out the infantry division there. Checks, 28 power. Same as my guys. So are they railroading more guys in to actually go after Warsaw? It feels like they're constantly sending in guys while they're sending out guys, rather than just having all units go one way or the other. Okay. Don't tell me they didn't catch him. They didn't catch him. Jeez. And now it's bad weather. Romania stack. You do not get to get promoted, apparently. But you get to hold the town. You get to hold there. You get to hold there. Okay. So it only costs 7 morale to get rid of him, which is weird because he's like our greatest war hero. Oh, that's cut. I wonder if there's any Western Entente forces there caught out. I do not know. So let's take a look. Okay. Freiburg, Baden. They've taken Karlsruhe, taken Mannheim. Okay, getting close to Ansbach. Brook. We have now linked up Hamburg and we're sieging Lübeck. And Wilhelmshaven's under siege. Looks like Emden they cleared out. So they're getting closer. They're at Hamburg. I mean, they're getting closer to Berlin. But still a ways to go. There's an army here in Kassel. See what Berlin has going for it. The Reichsbank. Artillery factory. Another artillery or munitions factory. So, okay. Yeah, that's not happening. You're actually active for once, but that's fine. You're just going to winter. You're okay there. You're wintering there. You're wintering here. Yeah, you guys are fine. Let's take a look at the strategic situation. War production. Okay. Serbs. Need some little help on infantry. Need some help on your mountaineers. Fine. Russian Finns. Okay, you'll get one. Ukrainians, you got one in reserve. Baltics, need one in reserve. I'll give the Romanians one, and we're out of manpower. That's great. Let's see what else we're short on. Russian Armenians have one. Siberians are going to need one. Cossacks will need one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I even have any infantry elements in reserve. Do I? No, I don't. That's not good. Okay, is Pavel Rennikov out, hanging out. Get his munitions filled up in a little bit. I don't think I want you eating harsh weather. Because I know I don't. Okay. So, I'm going to switch over to winter. Regional decisions, war awareness. Okay, we're good there. Whoa, Central Powers up to 27. That was a big jump. 145. They're nearly at 10 million losses. We're just about to be at 8. So they're nearly at 2 million more losses than us. Holy smokes. Okay, taking a look. You're there, and I don't want you there. You've got 2 corps here. Okay. You rail over. They're going on the offensive to hunt you down. You can stay on the defensive and hold that. You can hold that. You can hold that. You're going to need to get back to civilization somewhere. You know what? I don't want you messing with that. Hands off there. A lot of guys hanging out there for the winter. I think they're really pulling away from the front line. So I don't know where the heck they're sending these troops. Are they sending them back to, like, the Western Front? Just because, I mean, Germany's getting its butt kicked over there. I mean, yeah, they're at 145 combat power on land versus me, I think, which means that Western Entente has them at like 2-1, which means overall Germany's like at oh no, that's 2.1 compared to me. I take that back because I think that combat power is versus us. Yeah, compared to us, over 100. So the Western Entente has twice the amount of men we do, or combat power, and Central Powers is 1.5. So together, of course, we outnumber the Central Powers. Okay, going static. It's winter. You'll get there. You'll get there. Bad weather. Bad weather. Get back to civilization. Okay, those guys will be fine. If you got, yeah. Start coming back. Start running supplies there. We'll be running supplies in these other locations. Ammo's there. It's gonna take, yeah, we'll let it sit there just to make sure the refill happens. Honestly, you guys can kind of sit here, so I've got some depth in case they try to pull some stunt where they slip behind me. Okay, sit on the defensive here. Gained a defense rating. Interesting. We'll have you sit there, probably draw them into combat. Yep, you guys just get to sit and relax. So basically, just build reinforcements, sit back, let them come to me, see what happens. So turn you on defense. Some ammo sitting there, you're moving back. Okay, you. I guess you're watching that. Make sure your rear doesn't come over to Chernovitz. Okay, I'll make sure that's safe there. You know what? And you can come down to here. If he wants to starve in the mountains, he can starve in the mountains. So we're holding the passes here. Okay. Yep, snow's there. I think they're going to take Skopje. Oh well. Got Nish, and Nish is the better city back. Okay, so let's run it. So there shouldn't be too much going on these turns. Of course, we're behind our reinforcements because we did a bunch of the specialty Russian units and the Serbs and the the Romanians. But we did not do the main Russian line infantry, which we will, of course, need to do. Nothing but that, basically, this turn coming up. Get those replacements set up. I'm curious how long it'll take the Allies to get to Berlin, or even if they will. Because basically, I'm going to try to, wrap this up. Of course, this took a lot longer than I was hoping. We've basically finished up this part, but we were hoping to get the rail line here connected. In fact, we'd even, advanced through this, but, they came back and took it behind us. So, that's how that happened. The good news, too, is when Germany and the Central Powers hit Infantry Tech 14, I think it literally may be next turn. But it'll be in winter, so I doubt that we'll get a chance to use it. So I may have a chance to catch up, basically on any of the Tech 4s that they receive. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, thinking on it. I am excited to see what happens when we get the late war tanks. Despite all this going on, I've not seen the Central Powers try to kick out any tanks. Oh, dang it. Well, there goes that. That didn't get far, so hopefully kept my save game. Okay, you get to see the lovely picture. So, that's one thing I will say when I wrap up the series. I will not miss all the crashes. And hopefully somebody, if anyone's brave enough to go through this entire series, they keep that crash counter going, because, gosh, it feels like we're probably at 20 crashes by now. Then again, of course, I get horribly annoyed when it crashes, and I'm assuming viewers would also. But like I said, I like to show the games for what they are. We're at turn 81, 26 left. I like to show games every click, because that way you get the actual experience. If I'm just showing you nothing but the highlight reel of the best parts of the game, that can obviously is very misleading. Because you say, oh, this game's great, works no problem. And then, of course, it's crashing more often than the, well, no, I'm not going to make any puns about that. Then it's crashing very often. So, okay, take a look. Seems to have kept all of our moves. Yep, you're going there. Okay. I think it's kept all of our moves, which is good. Yeah. So let's rerun it, see what happens. And you get him off the damn lines. Because basically they've got that little town, Carlsberg. I don't know if he's a depot or not. They've got that tiny town there. Temsavir, maybe that's a depot. I don't remember. Need to check, because Arad is not a depot, so this actually may be a depot. Is our chance to restock everybody up? Because, yeah, after the next turn, I mean, the problem is if it's... I don't know how much in the hole we are with the Russian line infantry reinforcement chits. We're not that far behind. It only may take a turn or two of our conscript manpower to get that to max, and then we could raise maybe 2 more divisions, maybe 4 more tops. And as I mentioned, I'll give priority to the Serbs, because they're the best stats, the closest, with good generals ready to go immediately. Although, giving it to some of the Polish armies, actually, if they're just moving away, oh, that 2800 stack was coming backwards, so we'll see. There we go. Gonna go murder him this turn. Hmm. Okay. And then I think when you fly recon flights in the winter, you take a shit ton of attrition. So I make the conscious decision to keep my flights going as much as possible, just because I don't want to get surprised with some uh, version of winter offensive here. I'll basically pay for those losses in planes because I mean the conscript losses for conscript amount necessary for recon planes. I think it's like literally 4 per replacement ship, aka next to nothing. They mostly cost war supplies, but war supplies are not our bottleneck right now. So once again, I am happy to pay those. Hills, clear weather. Interesting. Okay. So you came over here to hang out for a bit. You have a depot? You do have a depot, so you can sit right there. Hang out. You're still hanging out there, eating attrition. Fine. You're here restocking. You're here going to be restocking. You're short your artillery. Okay. Let's take a look. Return to neutral value is a -2. Ouch. Okay. Lex Army, you're good to go. Let's take that. You're there in 2 days. You're slow. You're slow. You're fast. You're there in 2 days. In fact, I'm putting you on defensive. I hope they force you into they get forced into the fight against us. Okay, but that should be fine. Look at the ammunition here. You guys should wait another turn and fill up a little more. Nope, no ammo there. No ammo there. Send some back to... they're trying to sit on Chernovitz. Well, rally you to defend that. You guys have completely filled up on ammo, so you can go back. You guys have also filled up on ammo. Okay. So let's take a look at the reinforcement situation. And everything's okay. 26. So I think they're up another 1. Combat power still nice and low, still nearly at 10 million dead. Yeah, 170. Okay, let's pound those 5 right in there. Yeah, the Romanians are going to need some too. 22 and 20. 21 and 19. So for the Russians, they're slightly cheaper to reinforce. Also, they really need it. Okay, not hard. Okay. Let's see if things have gone static here. Things seem mostly... they've taken that. Reconnected that. Ulm's still taken. Did they have Stuttgart before? Maybe. They have Ansbach? I want to say they had Ansbach, but I could be wrong. I don't know if they had Frankfurt or not. That looks new. Maybe they got pushed back a little bit there. They have Hamburg. Sieging Bremen, sieging Lubeck. Germany seems to have been successful in those 2 fights. Let's take a look at the tech situation. Germany, okay, has finished that out. They're at 80, or 90, 90, 80. I'm at 80, 80, 70. Okay. Oh, my tank research is... behind, but we're hanging in there. Okay. Yeah, you guys could use some reinforcements. 5th Army. Well, successfully cut that damn rail line. I guess, to help out, I could rail you in. 3 days, that's not bad. We have 6 days. Okay, Pavel Runnikov is chilling over here, relaxing, filling up. He's drained that point. And honestly, we'll leave you here. You should probably be getting good munition flow. In a second. Okay, now where do you guys go back to? Okay. There's Brusilov. Brusilov needs a triple stack. You're a triple stack, you're not ready though. Okay, here we go. You're a good candidate. So we get back there in 18 days to Brusilov. Brusilov's sitting on 25%. We've got some ammunition stocks building up here on the front lines. That's good. Okay. Let's look at you. You've got some tanks. You're in a bad situation. You probably need... You're the other main Russian army, so you need a triple stack. You, on the other hand, only need a double stack. And... Okay, that's a triple stack, triple stack. Where the heck did I send that double stack? Kiev? No. Wow, now. Oops, right in front of my face. Okay. Okay. So we're actually going to have you go the slightly longer way. No, we're going to pause you for right now. So you're actually going to come back to Dobrzhin for now. So you can hang out in Dobrzhin. That's nice and safe. You guys aren't even done filling up, so you need to sit your rear at Odessa and do that. And you're fine sitting there for now. Okay. If they start coming over there, we'll of course make the rail attack. And yeah, I could try to do this, but as soon as bad weather's going to hit that and just screw that up, so I'm not even going to bother. Okay, you got you two guys defending that. You're defending that. So we're looking okay. I'm going to take you to get there. 7 days. Yeah, no. Let's just sit here. If you come over here, I'll smack you around. But barring that, we're not going to. Okay. Looking at the other positions. Everything's looking okay. You're sitting here, Pressburg. We could, of course, attack you, but we're not going to. And then Samsonov looks fantastic. Actually, Lechitsky here, activated. So, I mean, ideally, if he keeps activating, you know, we should push and try to either take back. Where's loads? There's loads. I mean, ideally, if they just, you know, once the winter's over, if they are retreating everything to the other side, we will advance. I mean, there's just no reason not to. For now, though, we're staying in winter quarters. We're not doing anything risky. So we'll take the save game, check the time on the video. Okay, we're okay. Okay, it's fired up and go. So most of these winter turns will go by relatively fast just because we're not doing much and there's not much resolution that needs to happen, and the AI tends to stay very hunkered down during winter. And actually, shoot, that's Leopold von Bayern. So the March to the Sounds of Battle. March to the Sound of Guns, that's what's called in this game. MTESG. Hopefully we'll draw in 5th Army to help him out so he doesn't get screwed, but his ammunition stock's going to be pretty stinking low. So hopefully we can handle that. You're coming there to go after him. Brusilov's doing okay. He'll get his organization back and be ready to probably go into Bohemia here is what I'm thinking, because those two locations are actually some pretty good industrial outputs areas. Or who knows, maybe we'll just run and take a jump at that guy and beat him up with his tanks. Things have gone pretty well for us here. Of course, now it looks like the Central Powers are going to be getting back a good chunk of... You know what? I wonder if that's what's going on, that the Central Powers national morale keeps rising so much because of just one, the pullback to neutral instead of just being 1 point. I wonder if it's actually like 2 or 3 points pulling them back. So even though the war weariness only ticks down 1, they're coming up, positive. A net gain, I should say, of 2 or 1 a turn because of it. So actually during the winter, that will help their national morale sitting around here rather than hurting. Also, I just noticed Von Bülow rearing his head right there, so I may need to do something about that with these guys. Yeah, they've just got like nothing stacked around Brusilov here that can even deal with them. Austrians have stacked up a good chunk of units right there, just outside of Vienna, so of course it forces me to keep guys around here. Though we've got this double linked again, so that's nice, considering, they could come over and try to cut it. Although here's the problem, I think we're going to get forced onto the attack rather than the other way around, so I think that will be kind of a big issue. And hopefully I just didn't feed in a bunch of separate cores that are just going to get their butts kicked continually there. But that is certainly a possibility. Because that single army has been giving me the most trouble. I think I might just have to use one of my Uber armies with the tanks to defeat them. So we'll see. If kicking off the fight here is going to be a real pain in the butt. Especially because this army here is probably going to run out of ammunition here real fast. But then again, I don't know where the hell they're getting their ammo stocks from. I don't know. Ammo or supply stocks. I hope to God they are just eating it when it comes to attrition, but I don't know that. Okay. Shouldn't be like any combat. It's a much drier winter in Serbia right now. Bulow is falling back to Chemisil. Whoa, that's a big stack on Belgrade. Oh, he's running for it. He's going for Dobrzin. Take the save game, of course. Oh, okay. there. You assault and they get to Dolberzine. You're following that pain in the butt. Okay, you know what? And then Pavel Rennikov comes back to Dolberzine. Nine days, okay. Well, that's curious. I don't know how the hell you popped up there, but we need to smack that around. Probably got about 10 minutes left in the video based off the time. Of course, them behind us there is an issue. So actually, what if we send you to deal with it? Because that's Budapest. We can't let Budapest go back. It's not happening on my watch. Okay. You know what? We're not messing around. Alright, there's two armies over there to deal with it. Those guys are set there. There's that. Let's take a look at the reinforcement situation. Central Powers is holding firm at 21 on the morale. Okay, once again, we'll take a look at everybody. Finns need 1. Serbia needs 1 and 1. Baltics are fine. Romania needs 1. And Armenians are fine. Ukrainians need 1. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely still short big time. 2 more for the recon. Actually, we'll do the artillery one instead. Take a look and see who's suffering attritional hits here. $14 points. Oh. Lyman, Austria moves 20% in favor of Entente. Minus 10 national morale for the Central Powers. Okay. Okay, Tier 4 research on the airplanes for the Central Powers. Brusilov here hanging out. I think he's okay. You guys are there. Okay, we'll take the save. Run the turn. Again, there shouldn't be too much going on because everyone's locked down for the winter here. Money's in a fantastic place, and so is war supply. Of course, our manpower is our biggest enemy right now. So, well, happy 1918 everyone also. And hopefully what will be the final year of the war here. Basically the goal is just to take over all the Austro-Hungarian points, I guess. So just drive them into the Adriatic Sea. That will, 1, eliminate all units over there, and 2, free up all of our units that are guarding that territory. And I hope to God they don't steal that ammunition. That scares the hell out of me right there, though. And I could have pulled this army around to help, but as soon as I do that, you know, this will be open, and they can have a unit to start trying to walk in there. So that's the reason why I'm not doing that. Rennikov's off the line. He's probably the better one to send. Although I guess I could have sent this and have Rennikov covered. but so actually, if they just hit the 14 points decision, it means that the Central Powers national morale was going to be in the 30s, and that's what the only thing that kept in the 20s. So, which is a big deal because, like I said, that pull to equilibrium is probably the one thing that's really keeping the Central Powers in this fight. I'd be curious to know how many positive points they've basically made off of that. Also interesting, the Austrians have taken back this point, so we're no longer connected here. Not that it's exactly a big deal, but... Oh no, wait, we're connected down there, not here. Okay. The Austrians do control Graz, though. Okay, gears are spinning. It's about to be the supply next, I think. As Leopold von Bayern's kind of the last best hope for the Central Powers here. Once his army's gone, one, that'll be a good chunk of national morale, too. I don't think they'll have anything to really stop us mopping this up, this pocket. The Transylvania pocket has just proven quite difficult to mop up, though. Basically, it's all because of von Bayern coming down through the mountains here. And really keeping this front alive. Oh, that was a 3,800 stack on Belgrade. Wow. That's scary. Okay. Good win for us there. Didn't do too much. Lack of supplies, though, is hitting them hard. They're at 8% of supplies, 94% of ammunition. So we need to keep them engaged and not lose that damn depot. Good strategy on them to going for the depot's last ditch there. We've got to keep them off that damn depot. Okay. Not seeing too much happening here. That's interesting. Just a little shuffling, but no major big stacks that are scary. Okay. So, we beat him back. Okay, I guess those two ammunition stacks are automatically linked in there, so we'll pull them out. We're going to save the game here. We're at the perfect time. We'll take a quick look at the overall situation, then we'll end it. Okay. War support decreasing. Okay. You took a few hits. That's okay. Everyone else should be fine. You're back to the wilderness where you're going to be eating it. And Renikoff actually was quite slow. Wonder if that messed with him? I don't know. Let's take a look. Either way, maybe we'll have Renikoff come over there. So basically, we just need to stalk von Bayern and take out his army. He still has a significant chunk of troops with him. Central power, national morale's at 23. Okay. I don't see any big substantial changes on the Western Front. The most obvious thing is they seem to be they being the Central Powers, seem to be withdrawing from Poland. So that'll be time for Samsonov, and maybe we'll even transfer a general over there. But we're going to be probably attacking out of Poland in a few months here. So take the save one more time, and we'll see you next episode.